Hey everyone, welcome to the Happy Flosser podcast. My name is Billie Lunt. I'm your host, and I'm here to help you feel grounded, confident, and supported through every stage of school. Today, we are going to talk about something that every student experiences, but I don't really hear everyone talking about it honestly: faculty feedback. And I have to tell you, this is a challenge that I faced when I first became an educator and still face, because if you've ever walked out of clinic feeling defeated, embarrassed, or like you're never going to get it, this episode is for you. Because here's the truth: your faculty are not testing you, they're not trying to hurt your feelings, they are preparing you. I want you to try to have a mindset shift and think about this. Feedback is not punishment, it's really protection. And once you shift how you hear the feedback that's coming from the faculty, I promise you, your entire experience in clinical will change. So, I, you know, this is something I struggled with. The first year that I was a faculty and I got my student evaluations, and you can have 40 students and have 39 positive evaluations, but if you have one bad one, you're just like, "Oh my gosh," that's the one you focus on. So, let's be real. Clinic is vulnerable for faculty and for students. You're working on real people, guys, and you are being watched and you're being evaluated constantly. So for faculty, we're just worried. We're trying to keep everyone safe. We're trying to have a positive experience for the patient and for you as a student and for ourselves as well. So when someone says to you, your adaptation is off, I want to tell you that your brain doesn't hear technical correction. It hears you're not good enough, or you, not your hand, not your instrument. It's you. This is a this is a human reaction, right? We tend to tie our performance to our identity, and we know that we're being judged by not only the faculty, but by the patient that's in our chair. And there is that fear. There's also like a sense of like disappointment, and that can be weigh heavy on you as a student. So I want you to know that we can retrain ourselves to look at this a completely different way. And let's just call it like it is: perfectionism. We have a perfectionism culture in healthcare programs, and that's just how we roll, both as a faculty and as a student. So I think if we start by looking at the purpose of feedback, it will help us a little bit, right? Faculty are not correcting you because they enjoy it and they want to constantly be on you. They're correcting you because they're responsible for your future patients. They are responsible for you right now. They see the blind spots that you maybe can't see or are not aware of quite yet. They are protecting your hands, your ergonomics, your confidence, their license, your future license. It feels very heavy when you start stacking up what the faculty are actually responsible for. It all comes down to patient safety. And there's blind spots for you guys. You can't see what you don't know yet, and that is okay. Faculty are there to actually be your safety net, to help you prevent yourself from injury or burnout or developing bad habits, right? And they are actually held very much accountable for your readiness by the code of standards. So I think it's helpful for it to be a working understanding of challenge for both faculty and students. So if you shift your brain into thinking that feedback is a protection for you as a student, and that faculty is looking to protect you from harm and provide you with that safety net, I think it'll go a long way at helping you be a little less stressed when the faculty walks over to your operatory. Look at those corrections that they are taking the time to do for you as an investment in helping you get better. Because when they are silent, that's actually harder for you because you have to guess where your struggles are. Even something as basic as ergonomics can be incredibly challenging for you to identify as something that maybe you're not doing quite as well as you think, because we get so focused on our patient that sometimes we just don't realize that we're hunched over or that we're leaning our head to the side, or all of the things. So when a faculty member stops to correct you, it's because they believe you can do it. They believe that they're ready to give you a little piece of advice and that you're ready to receive it. If they didn't think that you were capable, they wouldn't actually spend and invest the time giving you that feedback. I want you to look at feedback as a form of them showing that they care about you. Otherwise, they wouldn't spend the time, right? If it's someone saying, I'm not letting you walk into the profession unprepared, I'm here to guide you and help you, and I'm willing to take the time and the risk to make a correction for you. And to me, that speaks to a dedicated educator right there. Someone who's willing to take the risk to say, you need to improve a little. So when a faculty says that, let's talk about how to receive that feedback without spiraling into the abyss, right? Pause before you react because it this can easily happen, especially on a stressful clinic day where maybe things don't go as planned or you didn't get your all of your requirements done that you wanted to do. Sorry, I had to take a sip of my drink. I'm getting dry. So I want you to separate your clinical skills from who you are. Ask some clarifying questions to the faculty if you really don't understand the feedback, and repeat back to them what you think you heard them say. That gives them an opportunity to make a correction if you misunderstood them. Focus on the next attempt, not the actual mistake that you made. These are some real strategies for you. So then try this, okay? Next time you get feedback, which will be probably the next time you're in clinic, take a breath and say, thank you for pointing that out. Can you show me what you're seeing? This shift from your defensiveness to curiosity can also teach your faculty that you're engaged and that you're coachable and that you're not offended and that you can take feedback. That is huge. That's huge for the faculty to know that it's a safe space to share. You are going to grow faster if you are coachable and that you can be approachable. And I'll tell you what faculty wish students knew. Most faculty go home thinking about you, the student who struggled, the student who cried, the student who made progress. I want you to know, and I'm speaking for every faculty, they care incredibly deeply about your success. Feedback is one of the ways that they show it. They want you to be successful. They remember being a student. They are balancing patient safety with grading and teaching. And they are rooting for you. I promise you, they are rooting for you every single step of your journey. Even when they are correcting you, they are rooting for you. And I know if you think back to maybe your high school years or your elementary years, you can think of that teacher who was incredibly hard that you learned the most from. Think about that. That is the faculty I'm talking about. These are human. These are human beings. I want you to look at that faculty as someone who's taking a chance, taking a risk, and investing time in you. And this is the way that they show it. They show it by caring about you and providing you with feedback and taking the time and taking the risk to say the hard things. All right. Oh, let me give you some examples. When someone says your fulcrum is unstable, okay, something that you could say is my fulcrum is improving and this correction really helps me stay safe. I didn't realize it was unstable today. Thank you for helping me with that. Or if you miss a piece of calculus, great. Now I know exactly what it feels like for next time. I keep missing it on the distals. And now that you pointed out that there's a pattern of my challenge, because I missed it on 3 distal surfaces, now I know that I'm doing well on the mesials. It's those ding dang distals that I need to work on. Taking that feedback and reframing it to make it concrete in a tangible way that you can improve next time without taking it personal is really helpful. Maybe the faculty member tells you that you need time management work. This is a skill that you can build with a little structure. So every correction is a roadmap. It's not a judgment. It's a roadmap. It gives you direction. And that's what we all need when we're holding a map is a little bit of direction. And that is what your faculty is there to do. If you get defensive and start to spiral and close down, not only is it harder for the faculty to provide you with feedback, it makes it harder for you to learn and grow. So I want you to keep that in mind. Doing these little reframing exercises and taking that pause and looking at that faculty as a person who's taking a risk, sticking their neck out to help you, will go a long way at kind of changing how you're looking at it. And I have to tell you guys, you're not supposed to know everything yet. You're learning a profession that protects patients' health. Feedback is part of that protection. So the next time you hear a correction from a faculty, try hearing it through a different filter. This is someone investing in my future. Think about how that can really change how you show up in the clinical setting. It will make things feel a lot less heavy, and it will keep your mind open and your stress a little lighter. And maybe you can look at it a little different when a faculty member walks over to you. So I see it in pre-clinic when a faculty walks near you, you get all discombobbled. If you look at it as, oh, they're coming over to help me, they're coming over to support me. I want you to think about yourself as like that 5-year-old who's always telling their parents, watch me, mom, watch me, dad, watch me do this. That's how I want you to be in clinic when you're learning a new skill. When the faculty comes near you, have have that excitement of, I want to show you what I'm learning and you can make some corrections so that I can get better. I'm telling you guys, this little shift, this tiny little shift makes all the difference of when you look back at the end of your week, how you reflect on your week in school. This will make all the difference in how you actually feel about your progress. That little shift in how you're thinking about how your feedback feels will just take away that stress a little bit. Now, if this episode helped you shift your mindset, share it with a classmate who needs a little encouragement today. Honestly, no one gets through dental hygiene school by themselves, and we all need a little help. Guys, think about this. You are on your journey to become a dental hygienist. You're going to be a member of a team. We all are team members as dental hygienists, so you want to develop that team-oriented skill set. If you find something that works for you, whether it's study tips, ways to manage your stress, ways to manage your studying, how you learn, all of those things, make sure that you are a good member of your team and you're helping each other grow, helping each other get through all of the challenging things, right? And provide feedback to each other. So spread the word. If this podcast is helpful to you, please share it with your friends. And I just want to tell you, you're probably doing better than you realize. If this episode was helpful for you, please give it a rating and review. It helps reach other people. So even if you don't tell anyone about the podcast, if you rate it and review it, you'll tell somebody maybe you don't know, and that will go a long way at helping them. I hope you guys have a great week. Hey guys, if you've just got your acceptance letter into dental hygiene school or you're an early clinician student, I just want to let you know about a limited series podcast that I just released. It is 6 short episodes, full, jam-packed full of advice that I would give to any student once they receive their acceptance letter to really help them get all the way through dental hygiene school with a little less stress and a little more support. It's called the Dental Hygiene Student Onboarding Series, Starting Strong. And I am not the only one giving you advice in this limited series podcast. In these 6 episodes, there are recordings from current dental hygiene students who took the time to invest in giving you some advice for your dental hygiene student future. Take a listen. It's anywhere you listen on Apple or Spotify. I hope to see you all soon. Take care.